Well, I'll be the third to say thank you all very much for coming today. I really appreciate it. As I know all of my players do, we appreciate the fact that you guys are taking the time out of your day for us, so thank you. It has been, I think, the 3 practices we've had, been a very fast-paced practice time, and I think that the players are doing a great job of learning. We have a lot of learning to do in our program. We have graduated 6 of our players, and we have now 7 freshmen, so 50% of our team are freshmen. So we all collectively are being great teachers and great mentors to them, and I believe that this team will get where we need them to be in a very short time. We are very proud, and I think that's the best way that I could say it. We're very proud of ourselves as a team last year and what we accomplished, because what really last year was the culmination of 4 years. And it was 4 years of very hard work, 4 years of some disappointments, and 4 years of growing. And to see that culmination come really to fruition and play for a conference championship and have the opportunity to win the Summit League championship in our first year of eligibility, I think it's something outstanding. We felt we could have won. We felt we wanted to win, and we felt we should have won. And it was just one of those things where at that moment, that last set, Denver was the best team. And so that gave us a lot of pride, a lot of determination, and honestly, the biggest thing it gave us was confidence. These players walk around the court differently now than they did a year ago. They walk around the court with the belief that they can and they will accomplish anything they set their mind on accomplishing, because now they have that in their back pocket. They were there. So to use that as a way to propel and to boost us, even though we have welcomed 7 new players into our program, I think that is a lot of positive energy that we're bringing toward us as a program.
Kind of like Coach was saying, like, we're very proud of how we performed at the tournament, especially being our first time, but I think that failure set us up for a comeback. So this year, like, we're preparing ourselves to win the tournament. We don't want to, like, set our standards any lower than what it was last year. We're expecting to come out winning the tournament, so we're working every day towards gaining those steps to get us there.
I think something that we need to understand is we're not here to defend anything. We're not here to defend what we did this past year, the fact that, we almost won the conference championship. We're not here to defend our place that what we did last year. What we are here to do is to attack this year and to attack this season using the confidence from the past year.
I am super confident in the group we have right now. In the 3 practices we have had great competition. It's actually been incredible. Setting the returning players and the freshmen. They're putting balls away, they're hitting smart shots, they are adapting super well and taking feedback extremely well, and we are very, very, very impressed with them so far. So I'm very excited to keep setting with them and keep connecting with them. I'm just so excited about it.
I think a lot of our group this year, one thing that's been said to us is we're not a team of experience, but a team of performance, and I think that's going to be a big thing for us this year. We all are working extremely hard and making strides every day, every practice, and we're just going to grow, and we may not have all the experience on the court with all the new girls and the girls that left us, but we're going to perform and put our best out there every day.
They are very good at kind of just playing volleyball and not really worrying too much about the mental aspect of it. So I think that if they can get past that, then we're going to be fine.
They've spent this entire summer really integrating the freshmen into our program and getting to know the freshmen. They've, done some Niobrara trips. The freshmen have been here for a few weeks, and they've really gotten to know each other as people, so that on the court, working things out and working who's going to play where and stand where, or in our case with some of our freshmen, who's going to fall on top of the other person. They really feel like they already know each other and they already have a team bond. I feel if you want to be good, you better play good. Ultimately, we want to win the Summit League championships. We want to play in the NCAA tournament, and our goal is to win matches in the NCAA tournament. And in order to do that, we have to play teams that are there. Yeah, I think it's a great measuring stick for us because there's always two types of people, right, girls?
Yes.
There's winners and there's losers. There's learners.
Learners.
There's
This is
winners
your
and
quote.
learners. And that's what we intend to be. We're either winning or we're learning. Well, I think right now, what I'm seeing that we're strong at is I think we have some depth. And I think every position on the court, there's going to be some competition for starting time and starting positions. And so that right there to me is very positive because these young women are having to compete at practice right now. So that in and of itself is saying we're going to be more prepared for competition because we're seeing some pretty tough stuff happening at practice. Obviously with Sydney coming back in the setting position, that's a positive, bringing in a young freshman setter as well. And so those two are training side by side and I think really complementing each other very well. Nikki on the right side, along with Megan Roth, who we redshirted last year. I think those two are doing a very good job competing for that right side position as well. And then we have a kind of a stable of outsides. I think with the injury to Jess Godowski, and her torn ACL, she will be out for majority of the season, if not the entire season. We're looking at some players who don't have as much court experience coming up and stepping up, and I'm seeing that in practice. We found out early last year that we really kind of like playing in Baxter.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a nice place to be, a nice place to play, and it's something that charges us up and gets us excited. I'm also looking beyond that home opener, and I think to have on the schedule teams like the University of Illinois, St. Louis, and University of Northern Iowa, along with the Iowa State match, we're talking about some pretty high-quality players and high-quality teams that we get to compete against. And for us, that makes us stronger. What it took to get them to come here is Christy Johnson Lynn. She used to come to my volleyball camps when she was a kid. Christy is, I think Christy has done a great job helping UNO, helping Omaha transition to Division I. We have played at their place in tournaments twice, and she played us before other teams would play us and would recognize us as Division I. And so she's really done a great job. And a year ago when we thought Baxter Arena would open in September, she had committed to come and be our opening match in Baxter Arena. And so she held true to that. And they're going to play us on Thursday before they go play in the Nebraska tournament that weekend. We are hoping that, there's a few other Division I schools in the state, and we're hoping that they'll come to Baxter Arena as well.